Hey guys, welcome back to Elite Dangerous, making the big bucks. Part 2. The first part was covering how to get started in Elite Dangerous making money, being, namely, bounty hunting. That is a stepping stone to get to this. So watch that video if you haven't, and come back. But this video is going to fully outline exactly how you're going to be making those big dollar amounts to get ships like the Anaconda, the big boys. So the very first thing, if you have the money, if you watch the first part and you got the money needed to get the ASP Explorer, you are going to want to go buy it. And we want to use our money as effectively as possible, and for the sake of the video, I am going to be buying myself an ASP Explorer to exactly showcase this. You're going to look for a system that's selling the ship on discount. The Limbaba system sells the ASP Explorer and various other ships on discount, so it is the best place to go to for buying ships and outfitting them, because they also sell all the equipment on discount. Really nice. 15% off. That's a lot of money when you're buying $6 million ship. That's a lot. I think when I bought the Anaconda, I think the Anaconda is $144 million, and I got it on discount, so I think it was $122 or something. Well, we're going too fast, and it's gone. So I saved a lot of money when I bought my Anaconda. Okay, rejoin me once I dock at the port and I am purchasing this ship. Alright. Okay, we just landed in Goldstein Port, and we're gonna go ahead and go buy ourselves an ASP Explorer. There she is. 5.6 million. I think it's 6.2 normally. We're gonna go ahead and purchase this. Buy a ship, and no, glad I didn't click that. Buy a new ship and store it. Yes, that would be a heartbreak if I sold my Anaconda. Alright, we got our ASP stock. Now we're going to do a little bit of upgrading. Join me once again after I finish the upgrade process. Welcome back, guys. Alright, so I have traveled to a couple different systems to gather the necessary parts for my ASP Explorer build. So, I'm going to go over that real quick right now. So on hardpoints, I have a mine launcher in each of them, including the mediums. Utility, I have a chaff launcher and a shield booster. And core, regular lighthead bulk, lightweight alloys for the bulkhead, 4A power plant, a 5D thrusters, 5A frameshift drive, 4D life support, 4D power distributor, 5D sensors, and the fuel tank you can't change. Under optional, I have 6E cargo rack for 64. A cargo rack for 32 in the 5 spot, a cargo rack for 8 in the 3, a fuel scoop 3A in the other 3, a 3A shield generator in the final 3, a docking computer. This is if you don't like docking, which I like to set my controller down when I'm docking. You could swap this out for more cargo space if you want to. The Advanced Discovery Scanner, I recommend having this because you can scan every system that you travel through while you're traveling and get bonus money at the end of your journey, which is nice. To explain this, I have mine launchers for the purpose of if I get interdicted, I stop and launch mines behind me as I'm running away, which sometimes will kill them. Utility mount, shield booster, obviously to boost the shields, and a chaff launcher to avoid lock-on. Now all the internals are rated this way because they're the lowest and lightest I could have to function. So the D class is usually the lightest out of all of them. So yeah, Alright, so now that we've got a fully upgraded ASP, it cost me roughly 11 million to buy and fully upgrade the ASP Explorer. So that's about how much you're going to need. Take into consideration the ship that you're trading in. If it is upgraded, you will get money when you sell that one. So I'm going to jump to Sothis, and first off, before I do that, let me see how many jumps it's going to take me to get to Sothis. It will... I am 410 light years away, and it will take 14 jumps. So not bad. My jump range unladen is, I believe, 30.31? 31, I believe? 31.68. And then... or is that laden? Let me go back in the outfitting because I don't want to give you wrong information. So the jump speed with full cargo is 24.99. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good jump range. You'll cover the distance between Sothis and the center of the solar system, or the center of the galaxy, faster, which is why I reckon this is the only ship to do this in. You could do it in Anaconda, but by the time you have an Anaconda, you might as well just go, like, do fun things like fight, you know. So I'm going to jump to Sothis, and you'll rejoin me there, and I'll give you the rundown of what's up with Sothis and Ceos. See you then. Okay, welcome back, guys. I have finished my journey, and I just arrived at New Home Station in Sothis. This is where your financial journey begins. Let's go ahead and request docking from these people and auto dock in there. So the whole premise of how to make money is because these two systems are so far away from the rest of society. Why am I waiting in queue? Because they're so far away from the rest of society, they pay really high amount of money. They pay a really high amount of money for just delivering goods or doing data transfers. But the downside is they're really far away. On average, I'd say that each journey, each time you deliver cargo one way, will take you 30 minutes. So from Sothis to the galaxy, it'll take you 30 minutes to get to your first destination, and then it'll take you 30 minutes to get back. So about an hour for, if you do it well, it'll be about an hour per trip. And you should be making about 10 million at least per trip. So you come to Sothis, you go to New Home, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to check out the mission board. Hopefully they have some good missions for me to show you examples of. Courier job, nope. 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 That one's worth 2 million, but that's not delivery mission. So, unfortunately this time we got really unlucky, and we didn't get any good high-paying missions. Another thing you can do is they give you better missions when you level them up. So what you could do is like this one, Courier Job. It's just a COS, that's the other system. It's one jump, and they have high-paying missions as well. So sometimes it's worth it to take a bunch of missions to COS and go there, drop them off, and then pick up a bunch of missions at COS, and then come back to Sothis and keep doing that, building the reputation of all the factions until they're really high and they give you better missions. Like here's an example. Deliver 42 units of hydrogen fuel. It's worth 5 million for 42 units. That's a really good deal. The ratio that I like to use, or the logic I like to use, is if it's at least 100,000 per unit that you're carrying, then it's worth it. So as long as this is worth more than 4.2 million, then it's worth the time to cargo space. So that would be a good one to take, but unfortunately you have to be friendly with this faction in order to get that one. So building the reputation is important. So one thing you can do as a tactic if you don't want to just keep going back and forth between Sothis and Ceos is you can exit. Save and exit to the menu. Yes. And then once you're in the menu, I was just in open play, so now I'm going to go to private. And this will populate a whole new mission list for this I guess it's instance of the game. So if we go to the mission board, it'll be all new missions. Hopefully they'll be better this time. And you can do this once for each different kind of play mode every 5 minutes. So here you can see that this guy now has the trade data salvage. Don't ever do salvages, they take forever, not really worth your time. And these, okay, here's not a bad one. And it's not bad because it's 1.3 million to go into COs. But it is illegal in COs, so if you get caught, things could happen. So you're going to be transporting 45 landmines. It's a really...
sorry, man.
Oh, wait. Sorry. No, you're not transporting landmines. You have to go and interdict a contact in COs, attack him, use a cargo hatch breaker drone to make him jettison his cargo, pick up the 45 landmines, steal them, either kill them or leave them. It's up to you. You don't have to kill them. And then you have to take those 45 landmines and come back to Sothis. Now, the reason this is bad is A, it takes a lot of time to do, and B, you're going to become wanted in COs, which you'll then have to go back and pay the bounty. It's not going to be a high bounty, but it's still the waste of, it's a lot of time for not a lot of money. Oh, here we go. 8 million for 72 units of biowaste. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's more than at least 100,000 per unit. This one would be a good one too. Usually when I'm doing this, I try to find missions that are all going to the same system, which is very difficult and very rare. But at the very maximum, you want to be going to a maximum of 2 to 3 systems. Any more than that, it's going to take so long. It's going to take a lot of time, and you might as well just spend the extra couple minutes in Sothis restarting the instance, getting new missions, populating the mission board to try to get better missions. So in this case, I think I would take this mission to deliver 36 units of biowaste. That would be about a quarter to a third of my cargo space, so I could pick up 2 or 3 more missions. So that one would be good to take. And then we could reload the instance. And yeah, so that is pretty much the bulk of how to make money. Yeah, there's not really anything more than that. You just have to deliver them and you make money. If you do this correctly, you should be making, like I said, 10 to 15 to 20 million dollars an hour of playtime, and that stacks up really quick. You could get an anaconda in practically a day if you had the drive to do it. But like I said, this is a very tedious system. There is one other tactic you can use. Is there are smuggling missions that pop up as well. Usually I find that they pop up more at Sothis mining than here, and they pop up at COs. Now these missions are good because they're in the millions, usually 1 to 5 million to deliver illegal cargo to COs, which is awesome because it's one jump. You just go, you jump there, you deliver the cargo, and then done. The problem with these is that some of them will change the delivery system if you get scanned. Such as an example, one time I had a delivery mission for 6 million to COs. It was to deliver slaves, I think. And as I was going into the station, I get scanned. I got fined in the system, which is no big deal. You don't become wanted, you just get fined. You just pay out the fine. Just like chump change like 80 grand or something. Pay out the fine, but once I landed and paid off the fine, I had realized that the mission had changed its system, and now the system was 400 light years away, which was bad because it was for 72 slaves 400 light years away for 6 million, which is not worth it. Well, it's almost worth it, but still not worth it. It takes up too much of my cargo hold. So you have to if you go the legal route, do keep that in mind. If you do the legal route, tactic that I always use, that I would drop in, I would line myself with the entrance, staying at least 7.5 kilometers away, and then I would just bolt it right for the door. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and follow my channel. It greatly helps me out. And if you have any questions about anything else that I should, any ideas I should do videos on or anything, comment suggestions, please leave it in the comment section. And thanks for watching, guys. Alright, bye.